Socialites, what's poppin'? It's your boy BillieCash back in the building with another episode of Social Climate. Shout out to the new subscribers. You know what I'm talking about, man. We moving. And on this episode right here, we're talking about mothers. But one particular mother, Patricia Spann, who has manipulated her children. And not for monetary gain, not for money or something like that. No. Nah, she's manipulated her children into incest. How gross and fucking disgusting can you be? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Social Climate. Let's get it. This podcast is brought to you by niggas who are generally concerned with most of the dumb shit that's going on right now. By the way, I'm your host, BillieCash Kcole, and welcome to Social Climate. Look at this picture. You're looking at Patricia Ann Spann, 43 years old. Now, at some point in her life, she had kids, but she couldn't take care of the kids. So they were adopted by grandparents. And at some point in her life, she ended up reuniting with her kids. In 2016, she reunited with her daughter, Misty Violet Dawn Spann. And the two hit it off. They hit it off very great. They became friends. They ended up being in a relationship. And they end up getting married, fam. Her own daughter, she married her own daughter, fam. And the story even gets deeper from there. But this is the point I'm going to leave you at right now. Let's look at some video on this.
Dressed alike in Superman shirts, mother and daughter are booked into the Stevens County Jail.
So wait. They married each other?
They're in their right mind to marry their mom.
The mother and daughter married each other?
Yeah.
Huh.
Patricia and Misty Spann married earlier this year. A DHS and police investigation revealed this pair is actually mother and daughter, blood relatives who somehow married in Comanche County. Patricia Spann lost custody of Misty and two other children when they were young. They're adopted by their grandmother. Patricia Spann insisted to investigators she didn't have contact with her kids until 2 years ago. And when she reunited with Misty Spann, her daughter, they hit it off.
You know, more stuff happens in small towns than people know.
Paige Watson knew Misty Spann from high school.
When I went to school with her, she had a girlfriend, and they both worked at Sonic.
People in the front yard of the Spann's home ran inside once they saw News Channel 4 pull up. Neighbors say...
Okay. Misty Spann pled guilty to incest, and she received 10 years probation. Right. That's the end of Misty Spann. But if you look at Patricia Spann's history, if you go back to 2010, she had married her son, and his name is not even given. Check this out.
Patricia Spann was also once married to her son. One of Patricia's sons, Cody Spann, told people that his mother is an alleged predator who coerced his siblings to marry her and threatened to kill them. Cody said Patricia reconnected with her children after years of losing custody. She married her son without him knowing that she was his mother. When he found out, he wanted to get away from her, but she threatened him. She then allegedly set her eyes on Misty and manipulated her into getting married. Patricia Spann is also charged with incest. She has pleaded not guilty.
Okay, at this point, I am confused as fuck, fam. AF. You know what I'm talking about? Man, this shit is nasty. It's gross. It's disgusting on so many different levels. You know what I'm talking about? Incest is wrong. You shouldn't have sex with your kids, Patricia Spann. You shouldn't. And you shouldn't target them without them knowing it. But who really knows all the ins and outs of this case? You know what I'm saying? Who's not to say that the children were willing participants? I don't know. But the shit is nasty. Oklahoma, her trial comes up in January. Now you need to hit her with the long arm of the law, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Social Climate. I'm out.
Cody says the last few weeks have been a living hell, with police and DHS questioning his family's every move. He says social media has been especially hard to stomach.
I hear people on Facebook saying all kinds of different comments. You know, telling my family's incest, we're nasty, we're better off this earth.
He says the only person that should be ridiculed is his mother.
Did she take advantage of the fact that we found her and we actually wanted to be a part of her life? Yeah, she did. She took a big advantage of it. You know, it could have been, look, you know, we reunited with your kids, you know, be in your kids' lives. No, she wants to be with one of her kids. That is sick.
Click like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. Yeah.